students, this is Savita Pawar. Welcome to my channel Get the Math. In this video we are going to see the solutions of exercise 6b of lesson 6 from question 11 to 20. Lesson 6 is about percentage here. So in the I link above I have shared the video of exercise 6b from question 1 to 10. Now this is from R.S. Agarwal. This chapter is about percentage. So by percentage we mean that many hundreds. So if x percentage is given, it means x percent of the 100, or 6 percentage means sixth part of the 100. So that is called as a percentage. The word problems from this chapter will surely help you to enhance your logical thinking. So let us start with the exercise now. In few of the questions below, we are going to use these formulas. They are, the first one is value of article after x years equal to present value multiplied by 1 plus or minus r percentage raised to n. So here you have to find the value of the article after x years and present value is been given. Then 1 plus or minus, here there are actually two formulas. For if the value is increasing you have to write plus, if the value is decreasing or depreciating then you have to write minus here, and r percentage, that is rate of the decrease or increase, and number of years that have been asked here, that is n or x years. Okay. Similarly, for present value equal to value of article before x years multiplied by 1 plus or minus r percent raised to n. So this is for to find the value of article after n years. Here the value of article after n years will be on the left hand side, and to find it for before n years the value of article will be on the right hand side. Similarly, same pattern of the formula we can use it for the population. To find the population of a village or a city, so in place of value of article you have to write population of a village or a city after x years equal to present population 1 plus or minus r percentage raised to n, and present population equal to value of population before x years equal multiplied by 1 plus or minus r percent raised to n. Let us start with the exercise. This is question 11 here. The price of an article is reduced by 10%. By how much percent this value should be increased to restore to its former value? So now the original price of the article be x rupees. Now its price has been decreased. So decrease 10% from the total, this one. So it becomes x minus 10x upon 100. So if you take x common, it becomes 1 minus 10% x, 10% of x. That means 90x by 100. So it will be 9x by 10. So this is the decreased value. Now we have to restore the original value, that x only. So what is the difference between these two? So x minus 9x by 10, that gives you x by 10 rupees. And for this you have to find the percentage now. Therefore percentage increase required equal to required increase amount, that is x by 10, decreased value, that is 9x by 10 multiplied by 100. Okay. So now you have to take the inverse of this denominator. It becomes 10 upon 9x multiplied by x by 10 multiplied by 100. And if you solve this, 10 will get cancelled and the like terms xx will get cancelled. You get 100 by 9. 100 by 9 means, right, in mixed fraction. So it is 11 1 by 9 percentage. So the value is increased by 11 1 by 9 percentage to restore the former value. Question 12, similar to question 11, but here the price is increased by 20%. So by how much percent a housewife should reduce the consumption of a tea so as not to increase the expenditure on tea? So let the earlier consumption of tea be x units here, and let its price be 100 rupees. So x units or x kg or gram, whatever you can say, that is units. So for that 100 rupees was the cost. So percentage of the increase is now 20%. So for now it is not costing 100 rupees, it is costing 120 rupees. That is the new price. But they don't want to change their expenditure. So they want to expend only 100 rupees. So how many units they should buy now? So for 100 rupees that will fetch 100, cross multiply this one, 100 into x by 120. So 100 into x by 120, you will get it as 2 5 and 2 6 5x by 6 units. So before they were consuming x units, now they are consuming 5x by 6 units. So what is the difference in the consumption? Take the LCM and solve. This is x by 6. That is the difference. That much reduced, that much tea consumption they have reduced. So the percentage of the reduction you have to find. So reduction in consumption upon original consumption multiply by 100. So x by 6 is the reduction. Original was x. So you have to write x by 1 multiply by 100. Take its inverse, it will be 1 by x, and solve it. You are getting the answer as 50 by 3. Write in mixed fraction, it will be 16 2 by 3 percentage. So a housewife should reduce her tea consumption by 16 2 by 3 percentage. 13th question here is, a man gave 35% of his money to the elder son, 40% of the remainder to the younger son. Now he is left with 11700 rupees. How much money he had? So let the total amount of money he had be x rupees. From that money he gave to the elder son, which is 35% of the total. So it becomes, this is 5 7s and 5 2s are 0. 7x by 20 is the money given to the elder son. Now the amount left with him is total amount he had minus the money given to the elder son, and solve it by doing the LCM. You will get it as 13x by 20. Now from this remaining he gave 40% to the younger son. So it becomes 40% of the 13x by 20. If you solve this one, you get 13x by 50 rupees he gave to the younger son. And now he is left with 11700 rupees. Now add all these total. So this is amount given to the elder son. This is amount given to the younger son. This is the money left with him. That is equal to the total amount of money he had before. Take the LCM of the like terms here. So it becomes 100. I have done the LCM here. Okay. So it becomes 100. And then multiply each term with the LCM and find the denominator here. Add the denominator. Then subtract the like terms. Take this LCM 61x by 100 on the other side. Again find the LCM. You get 39x by 100 equal to this. So value of x becomes here 30,000. So the amount of money he had before was 30,000 rupees. Fourteenth question is, 5% of the population of a town were killed in an earthquake. 8% of the remainder left the town. If the town population now is 43,700, what is the population at the beginning? So let the population at the beginning be x. Person killed in earthquake is 5% of x. So that becomes 5x upon 100. So it is x by 20 if you do the cancellation. So now the remaining people are total minus this. So it becomes, if after taking the LCM, it becomes 19x by 20. That is the remaining. Now from that 19x by 20, 8% of the people left the town. So 8% of the remaining equal to, it becomes 19x by 250. And now the population remained in the town is 43,700. Now add all this. People killed in earthquake. This is about the left the town. This is remaining equal to the total number of population before. As you did earlier, take the LCM of the like terms and solve it. Again bring the like terms together. Again take the LCM. Okay. And find the value for x here. So value of x you get it as 50,000. So here population at the beginning was 50,000. Question 15. A and B are the two towers. The height of tower A is 20% less than that of the B. So height of tower A is 20% less than that of the B. Okay. So this much is more for B. How much percent is B's height more than that of A? So you have to find this much, its percentage, how much it is more. So let the height of B be x. So height of A is 20% less from B. So x minus 20x upon 100, that gives you 80x upon 100. So if you do the cancellation, you get 4x by 5. Okay, so that is the height of A now. So this height is 4x by 5. and this height total of B is x. Okay, so difference in the height of B and x are, that is x by 5. X minus 4x by 5 is x by 5. So when A's height is 4x by 5, B's height is x by 5 more. So this is x by 5 more. You have to find its percentage now. So how much percentage B's height is more than that of A? So it is difference in height upon A's height multiplied by 100. So difference in height is here x by 5. A's height was 4x by 5 multiply by 100. Take the numerator to the denominator to the numerator and write its inverse here. Do the cancellation. You get it as 25%. So B's height is 25% more than A's height. In an examination, 30% of candidates failed in English, 35 failed in GK, 27 failed in both, and 310 passed in both. How many appeared in the examination? So let the total candidates be X here, failed in English, failed in GK and failed in both. That is given in the question that you have to write all the given things. Now failed students, percentage of the students failed in English only. So for English only you have to subtract English and both. So that becomes 3% of the students failed in English only. Similarly for GK, 35 minus 27 is 8%. And now total number of students failed is 27 plus 3 plus 8. That gives you 38%. That is failed in one or both the subjects. So how many passed then? 100 minus 38. Since this is percentage, so you have to subtract it by 100 to find the other value. So 100 minus 38 gives you 62% of the students passed in both the subjects. Here now number of the students passed has been given as 310. So whatever the value you are writing on the left hand side should be the same value regarding the value on the right hand side. So it is passing percentage. So the number of students should be of the passing students only. So 62 of the passing students from the total is equal to 310. Find the value of x now. So it gives you, after cancellation, it gives you 500 students. So total number of students or the candidates appeared for the examination was 500. The value of a car depreciates annually by 10%. If the present value of the car is 6,50,000, find the value after 2 years. So present value is given, depreciating value is given, and you have to find after 2 years. So write the formula for after value of a car is present value. Since it is depreciating, so it is minus here, 1 minus r percentage raised to n, that is the number of years. So find this LCM, it becomes 90 by 100 square, that means 6,50,000. Multiply by square means write 2 times and do the cancellation, whatever it can be possible. 90 by 100. So 2 zeros from here will get cancelled. The remaining is 65 into 90 into 90. Multiply this number, you will get it as 526500. That is the value of car after 2 years. Before it was 6,50,000, now it is 5,26,500. It has been reduced. Similarly, the population of a village increases by 7% every year. If the present population is 80,000, then find the population after 2 years. So present population is this, increasing is 7%. You have to find after 2 years. So write the formula, population of village after 2 years equal to present population. Since it is increasing, you have to write plus here, 1 plus r percentage raised to the number of years. So substitute the values accordingly. So after taking the LCM, it will be 1 plus 7 by 100, that gives 107 by 100. And if you write 2 times and do the cancellation of the zeros, you will get the remaining as 8 into 107 into 107. And that will be count out to be 91592. That is the population of the village after 2 years. Next one here is 19th question. A student was asked to multiply a number by 5 by 3. He instead multiplied it by 3 by 5, did an error. Find the percentage error in the calculation. So let the number was x. So actual value, if we number multiply by 5 by 3, it will be 5x by 3. But instead he multiplied by 3 by 5. So the value becomes 3x by 5. Therefore the error is now difference in the actual and the error. That becomes, if you take the LCM and solve it, you are getting it 16x by 15. That is the error. Now you have to find the percentage of the error, equal to error upon actual value multiplied by 100. So 16x by 15 upon actual value is 5x by 3 multiplied by 100. Take the inverse of the denominator and solve it. You get it as the remaining 16 into 4, that gives 64%. So the percentage of the error is 64%. Question 20. In an election between two candidates, 10% of the voters did not cast the vote. 10% polled were invalid. Successful candidate got 54% of the valid votes and won by majority of 1620 votes. Find the number of voters enrolled on the voter list. So let the total number of voters be x. Percentage that did not cast the vote is 10% of the total, that is 10x upon 100. Therefore, percentage of voter that cast the vote will be this minus the did not cast. So that will be 100 minus 10 is 90x upon 100. These many casted the vote. Now from the votes, there were some invalid votes. They were 10% of the votes cast. So 10% of 90x by 100 will give you 9x by 100. That much were invalid percentage. So what were the valid one? So that you have to find by subtracting the total vote cast minus invalid. So this will give you, as the denominator is same, you can subtract it here. So it will be 81x by 100. These are the valid votes. Now from these valid votes, the winning candidate has got 54%. So 54% of 81x by 100, that will give you, don't do any cancellation, simply multiply this number. It will be easy for you for the further calculation. So this is 4374x by 10,000. These are the votes secured by winning candidate. So how many votes got the losing candidate? So losing candidate percentage we don't know. So since it is percentage, you have to subtract the percentage got by winning candidate by 100. So 100 minus 54, that is 46% of the valid votes, 81x by 100. Now multiply this one. This will be 3726x by 10,000. And now the difference in the votes of the winning and the losing candidate are 1620. So since the denominator is same here, subtract the numerator, you will get it as 648x by 10,000 equal to 1620. Find the value of x. So this will be, after doing the cancellation, you will get it as 25,000. So total number of votes polled in an election were 25,000. This was all about your exercise 6B from question 11 to 20. If you have any query, drop it in the comment box. Do like, share and subscribe my channel, Get the Math.